Hi, my name is Erin Casey and I'm the author of the Purple Door District series. I'm also the director of the Writers' Rooms, a literary organization that's focused on providing a free, safe environment to all writers. Today I want to talk about one of the first books that I read as a child that had a lasting impact on my life, and that is Aunt Isabel Tells a Good One by Kate Duke. The story revolves around Penelope and her aunt as they weave together a bedtime story where Penelope, or Lady Nell as she's called in the story, becomes the heroine of the tale. She's the one who has to save the prince from danger. She's the one who has to defeat the evil enemies in the story. And she is one of the most creative and innovative characters in the story itself. This tale was very important to me because it was one of the first books where a female was no longer the damsel in distress. She was the one that was solving the problems and saving the prince. So many TV shows and books always had the girl having to get rescued by the guy, so it was really refreshing to see it be the other way around. This showed me that women can be powerful, that they can solve their own problems, that they didn't need someone to come in and rescue them. They could actually rescue themselves. I apply this to my life as well as to my books. When I write them, I try to include strong female characters who are focused on saving themselves and also helping others instead of being the damsels in distress. So I would highly recommend this book. It's a lot of fun, and it was just really empowering to find a book where I could be the heroine and I did not need that knight in shining armor.
My name's Kelly Forkenbrock, but I write under the name Eliza David. By day, I'm a librarian. I'm here at North Liberty Library right now. I serve as the public services librarian for us. But at night, I am a writer. I try to do blogging and writing. I have 12 self-published novels, and I've really been on a wellness journey of sorts. So now I'm doing more blog writing than novel writing, but writing nonetheless. The title of the first book I read where I powerfully identified with the character would probably be Forever by Judy Blume. I really identified with the lead character, Catherine, who was, at the time that I read the book, I was in my first teenage relationship, and the basis of Forever is about Catherine and Michael, two teenagers navigating love for the first time. So I really identified with the storyline and with the characters' insecurities and everything that goes along with teenage puppy love. To identify with Catherine was really groundbreaking because I'd never read a book about love before. And now that I'm a romance writer, I read them all the time. But that was really the first book that I read that was about love, and it was about love from the gaze of a teenage girl. So it really resonated with me at that time. It was really important to me because I felt heard through that book. You know, when you're a teenager in love, sometimes people don't think you know what you're talking about, and half the time they're right. But when you are the teenager in the position, you know, it's comforting to know that that experience is something that can be documented in a book. So Forever by Judy Blume, as far as I'm concerned, is required reading for all teenagers, regardless of gender. And it's really just a beautiful, beautiful telling of teenage love and the angst and the challenges that go along with it.
Hi guys, it's Jen, a programming librarian at the Cedar Rapids Public Library. Thank you for watching this Read World program. Both Erin and Eliza are local authors who are part of the Writers' Rooms. The rooms, in conjunction with local writers and community members, provide writing lessons, materials, gatherings, and a network of writers that offer their own literary knowledge based on your writing interests. Coming up on November 7th and 8th, the Writers' Rooms will be hosting a virtual author signing event with live author readings, panel discussions, and more. Visit thewritersrooms.org to access more information about the event or becoming a member of the rooms. Join the Read Woke Challenge and sign up by visiting crlibrary.beanstack.com/reader365.